So today we're going to be talking about the games and the states to look forward to in the 2023 to 24 season. What I'm excited to look forward to, and yeah, my first NBA video in a while, but I'll be starting making more NBA videos once the NBA season starts. Making some predictions, ton of stuff like that. So yeah. So first, the season begins on the 24th of October. Then after that, we have the in-season tournament. We will be talking about more of that later. All-Star game is at February 18th. Playoffs start at April 16th. It is a little bit, I think, a week. Play-in starts on April 16th. A week later than last year. So the finals is going to be a little bit more later at June. Playoffs start on the 20th, and then the finals June 6th. All right, let's get into some of the games that are going to be happening in opening week. I'm very excited for Lakers Nuggets, the Western Conference Finals rematch. Nuggets, of course, getting their rings. Then we have Suns Warriors. You know their beef. Klay Thompson, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant coming back to the Warriors since 2019. And then Chris Paul going against his old team. Down the 25th, we got the Knicks and versus the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis going back to his former team, the Knicks, to play against them. And then as well as Jason Tatum, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, Jaylen Brown, star-studded game. Then we have Mavericks and Spurs. Very talented team in Luka and Kyrie versus the debut of Victor Wembanyama, which we all looking forward to see if he's real or not. But yeah, right now, these games are very interesting. I like these games to start off. And then the day after, we have the 76ers versus Bucks. Giannis versus Embiid is always a very exciting game. Along James Harden rumors, all of that stuff. Will he play in a fat suit or something like he did in Houston? That will be very funny to see. As well as the Suns Lakers. LeBron versus KD for the first time since 2018, hopefully. As well as, they have a little bit of rivalry. 2021, they faced in the playoffs. Lakers lost. Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, a star-studded game. Then on the Friday, we have Heat Celtics. I'm very excited for this. The conference finals matchup. From the East, rematch. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, all of that stuff. That would be very, very exciting. Damian Lillard possibly? Nah. And then we have Warriors Kings, the rematch of the first round, Western Conference playoffs, the best first round matchup of last season. And De'Aaron Fox and Steph Curry were torching. That was a really fun series. Then on Saturday, we got the Knicks versus the Pelicans. Zion Williamson looks really like he's actually working out, not as heavy as before. And, the Knicks, they're pretty good now, actually. So that'll be a fun matchup. Along with the Jazz versus Suns, Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler and them versus KD. All right, let's go to our next one. We have Christmas Day. Before that, we will actually talk about the in-season tournament stuff. We got some games that are going to be televised, nationally televised for the groups, along with, I'll make a different video of my predictions for the in-season tournament. But some games that are really good is the televised ones, and Knicks, Bucks, that'll be a great one. Mavs, Nuggets, Luka versus Jokic, always very entertaining. Nets, Celtics, it's alright. But Nets don't have that much. Lakers, Suns, of course, KD versus LeBron, that'll be very entertaining. Chet versus Wemby on TNT alongside Shea and stuff. That'll be a very great matchup. Clippers, Nuggets, pretty big rivalry. 2020. Kawhi, Jokic, that'll be a very great game. Spurs, Kings, Wemby. A lot of Wemby games here versus one of the best teams in the Sacramento Kings. And then Suns, Jazz again. Then on the other side, we have the Cavaliers versus the Sixers. Donovan Mitchell, Jarius Garland and them. versus Joel Embiid. Jazz Lakers, LeBron, Larry Marketing. Then we have like not as good game, Magic versus Celtics. This is actually a very good game because I know last season Magic were destroying the Celtics, and Paolo Banchero is about to take a huge leap. Suns Grizzlies, I don't know if Ja will be back, but they still got, JJJ, Desmond Bain, Marcus Smart versus KD, two of the top West teams. Then we got Heat Knicks, rematch of the 2023 Eastern Conference semifinals. Spurs Warriors, one of the best players in the league, Curry versus a future rising star, Victor Wembanyama. Then we got Bucks Heat, the first round they played against each other. A lot of rivalry here. Jimmy versus the Bucks, Giannis. Then we have the rematch of the first round again, Warriors Kings. Really good slate of games there. Then we got Christmas games. I'm excited for these. Most of these games are really exciting. We got Bucks versus Knicks. That'll be a really great game. Warriors Nuggets, rematch of the 2022 NBA first round. But the Nuggets have Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray. The defending champions of the 2023 and 2022 versus each other. That'll be very nice. The old rivalry of the Celtics versus Lakers. Their third time playing in Christmas history. This will be a very fun game. Then we got Sixers Heat. Jimmy versus his old team will be entertaining. Joel Embiid, of course. Then we have Mavs Suns. They have a rivalry as well. 2022 NBA playoffs. Second round. Mavericks beat the Suns. And Devin Booker, Luka Doncic added alongside with KD versus Kyrie. Former teammates. Then MLK Day. We have a pretty good slate of games as well. Rockets, Sixers. The Rockets have a really fun team. They have Şengün, Jalen Green versus Embiid. Then we have Spurs versus Hawks. Wemby versus Trae Young. Memphis Grizzlies versus the Warriors. Ja will be back, I believe, versus Steph. They did play each other. They have a pretty decent rivalry, in the 2022 Western Conference semifinals. Then we got OKC versus the Lakers. Shea versus LeBron. Finally, we got NBA rival weeks. Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. I guess their rivalry is that they're in the same state. Will be on the first day alongside with the same state. Clippers versus Lakers. Clippers have destroyed the Lakers. And the Lakers have not won the Clippers since the bubble. Then we got the rivalry of two possibly future superstars, big man, in Chet versus Wemby, alongside some pretty good supporting cast for the Thunder, who are probably going to make a huge leap this season. As well as the Suns Mavericks, of course, from the playoffs a few years ago. Then we got Celtics Heat. Conference finals 3 times in the past 4 years were Celtics and Heat for the Eastern Conference Finals. And then Sacramento versus Warriors. Another great game will be happening. Their first round was electric. Mavs, Hawks, Luka versus Trae Young, alongside Scoot, the second overall pick, versus Wemby, the first overall pick. And then finally on Saturday, we have a triple header. Knicks versus Heat, 2023 second round series. Then we have Sixers Nuggets, which is pretty good. Battle of the big man Jokic and Embiid. And then finally Lakers Warriors, battle of Steph and LeBron, rematch of the 2022 semifinals. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.